Dear friends, welcome back with another machine on the Van Hub, which is SkyDog 1. The link will be put into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine if you want to. In this video, I'd like to showcase how to utilize Python to enumerate robots file which contains many entries. Also, I will show you how to manipulate Python script to escalate privilege. Also, as you know, the Q command or utility is a very good one to generate the word list from the web page. However, when you do this machine, you will get some error, or you cannot get anything from the queue. And also, I will show you how to fix it out. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough talk. Let's just get started. Sorry, another thing, very important. When you import the machine into the VirtualBox, you need to disable the USB device. Otherwise, the machine cannot be imported as we expect. Okay? So now we can head over to Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be netdiscover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be discovered as 254. We also can note down such information to our notebook. Next, we need to do port and surface scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already done that before. So for now, we just cut out its result. As you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning results, we can know that the target has two open port numbers. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service, and also the version information 6.6. This version is a bit outdated. However, I don't think we can find any vulnerability at this point. And the second one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information Apache 2. And also by its default script scanning, we know that the target has robots file, which contains 252 entries. So many. So I think it's not acceptable to, walk through those entries manually one by one. And this is where Python can come into play. Okay. So what shall we do next? We need to do enumeration with this web application, both manually and automatically. Of course, we need to note down some key discoveries. A map, scanning, port 22, SSH, port 80, HTTP, and enumeration. And let's fire up the browser to do the manual enumeration first. And we can put the IP address of the target and a very simple page. And we can download this image to our working directory. And also we need to check its source code by right-clicking the mouse. But very simple source code. And next, let's pull up the terminal to align the picture what we have already downloaded. And we can use Xsave2. This utility can display metadata of this file. And actually, we can find this flag. I don't know whether this is the first flag or the second one, but this doesn't matter. Also, we know that the flag itself is MD5 hash. So we can go to the clock station to clock it. This would be a very, very, very quick and welcome home. We can copy and paste over here. Next, we can use a stack height to try to extract a hidden message from the image, but nothing here. Stack seek, sky. All right, nothing here. So let's go back. Next, we need to access the robots file. And even we found this flag, and also we can put over here. And also we need to decrypt this MD5 hash. Bicycles. Okay, bicycles. Verify, crack hashes, and the result is boards. We can copy and paste over here. So next, I think now it's time to enumerate all entries. Just I mentioned at the very beginning, it's not acceptable to walk through manually because there are 252 entries in total. So how to do? Let me show you. And we can queue and paste over here. And we got the, the content of this robots file. And we need to, we need to filter out the first 3 lines. So how to do? We can use the grep and with object or I, ignore, or case insensitive, allow. And next, we need to extract the second column. So we can use the cut, and the delimiter is the column and the second. Okay, and we can save to DIRs. Okay, so now we can launch the Python interactive environment. We can import requests module, and the base URL is IP address of the target, and we can open up the DIRs file with read-only mode, and we need to for line in read the lines, and so the URL should be base URL plus line. We need to strip any space, and then response would be requests get URL, and we can print out the code response status code, and also we can print if response status code is 200. It means that the request is successful, and then we can print out the content of the response, and also we can print some separator between each request. Sorry. As you can see, all entries can be retrieved at one time. So this would be very, very efficient. But nothing here. Maybe there's some. Okay, I think we found this one. This one has. I think we need to print out the URL. But anyway, we can so sorry. So this should be. I forgot to print out the directory. Would be, maybe we can copy and paste over here. Not found. Sorry, I think this would be that one. The there's we can exit from the get out the there's, and this would be which one? So which one? I should I should have printed out the directory. Okay, this one. Okay, we can copy and paste over here. So next we can access this picture and download this picture. And if you want, you can use the same techniques to analyze this picture. But I don't think we can find anything from the picture itself, except this one. Too many secrets. But I don't know what is used for. Okay, so next, I think we need to take a look at this directory, and we can find this zip file underneath this picture, and we can move from the downloads directory. We can unzip this file, but this is password protected, and there will be different way to crack zip file, such as John the Ripper, Hashcat. But to crack it, you need to first of all convert the zip file to hash value. But when the target file is zip, I think in most cases I will use this way, or this utility fcrack, and I use the U option to tell the fcrack zip. I will use the unzip to process this document or this file. And the uppercase D means the dictionary-based attack, and the -P means the word list. Let's press enter. As you can see, it's almost immediate that we retrieve the password for this file. We can copy and to decrypt this zip file. Okay, and now we can get another flag. We can copy and paste over here. And also we can decrypt this MD5 value. Stairs. I think verify. And the result is your mother. And if you come to the description of this machine, so home sweet home, when do androids learn to walk? So this would be the answer, aborts. So who can you trust? Your mother. Okay, I know what each flag means. Okay, so the answer will answer these questions. Okay, so next, what can we do? Also, we've got another text file. So time to break out those binoculars and start doing some OS int. This means open source intelligence technique. Although, the open source intelligence technique itself is not so complicated, but if we comes to the machine, this will involve some other things like the English language understanding. So this would bring me some difficulties. Anyway, so just now we have already got something. For example, wait a moment. Just now we have already found not this one. So I think set, although we have already retrieved 3 flags, but we shouldn't end up here. Okay, so next we need to, if we just now we have already found that picture, right? The picture, sky, not this sky. We can access this one. If you, not go back, go check a source, and then not here. So just now, I think when we, when we access this directory, and we can check its source code, and then here you can get more information. For example, this one we can copy and paste over here. So I think if you use this as keyword to Google or to search, and you will be redirect to this link wiki. And this information has something to do with the film Sneaker, and also you can open up this this page. And the next, we need to create the word list from this page. For example, we can copy, and then we can use the Q command. Q and paste over here. And I already use the Q a lot. However, it's done. Nothing returned or nothing created from the page. I guess this page or this site has some sort of the control, which will prevent the robots to access or to crawl. So I think we need to cheat the web application by manipulating the user agent. So we can use the Q, and the D. 0 means I just want to retrieve the word from the page itself. We will not make a deeper crawling. Okay, and I will use the U option to specify the user agent. Okay. And now, if you cut out the word list again, this time we got the 625 words in total. Next, we can launch the debuster to make direct enumeration. But nothing here. Actually, this should be there. I don't know why the debuster cannot discover this directory. We can test manually. Not found. So very weird, even I can copy and use the Q. As you know, not found. However, if you put nothing here, so a bit weird, right? Maybe I need to restart the machine. Okay, see you there. Actually, the T should be capitalized. If you put the normal T, and it will be, not found. So I think this is a bit difficult. The page here, as you can see over here, no uppercase T. Okay. So anyway, we found the flag, and we can copy, paste over here. So this would be the fourth flag. We can copy and use CrackStation to crack it. Oh, traffic lights. Very boring. So we can get the result. And also we can find another pcap file. We can download this file to our Kali Linux. Sorry, we can move it from downloads directory. This would be pcap file company, and then we can use Wireshark to open up. You know, there are a lot of packets. However, if you scroll down, some DNS, TCP. So how about HTTP? We found HTTP. Even we can find the MP3. You know, this request is trying to download the MP3 file. So I think we need to export the MP3 file to our Kali Linux. We can go to the file, export the objects, select HTTP, and then we can save all. No, we can save, and we can use any file name like test mp3, save. And actually this is the mp3 file, and you can hear this file and or convert to the script. However, I'd like to use another way. This is online service which you can convert the mp3 file to the text. I've already done that. If you open up, and actually it's saying my name is Werner Brandes. This is not correct, Brandes. If you want, I think you can use Google to confirm. So I think from this information we can get its username. Username is Werner Brandes. So we can copy and the username would be lowercase. Also remove the space. And so how about the password? The password would be from the flag. For example, this one we can copy. Maybe we can copy the username first. And we can SSH and IP address of the target. And we can provide the password from the flag. For example, maybe this one. Yeah, it's working. So now we can grab the flag, another flag we can copy. Maybe we can copy the flag first and paste to our notebook. As before, we need to decrypt this hash value. Oh, crosswalks. Verify. Not found. I think it's okay. It's fine. So next, what are we going to do next? We need to do some local enumeration to. So far, we have already retrieved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the six flags to be retrieved or to be grabbed. So next, we can go to the home. There is another user, Nemo, but nothing here. How about the sudo? Yeah, I need to copy the password from this tab, but it doesn't work. So next, I think we can upload the MinPRC script, although the kernel is a bit outdated, but I'm not going to take the kernel exploit to elevate privilege. Also the Ubuntu, I think this version is vulnerable, but I'm not going to take it. Okay, so next we can upload the NimPair shell script. Okay, so in order to upload this script, we can take the easiest way by setting up the web server. And now we can use wget to then make it executable. All right, I think the 6 flags which should be grabbed, it's done, and then we can scroll up. We need to look for something which can help us to elevate privilege, right? I think the final flag should be accessible by root user. In other words, okay, interesting writable files owned by me or writable by everyone. I think this one caught my attention most. We can check it out, its permission. Everyone has write permission. Great. So I think next we need to know if this Python script is executed by the root user regularly. Okay. So similarly, we can upload another very important utility, PSPY64, and we need to make it executable and run it. This PSPY utility can print out all processes on the target, even those processes belong to super user or root user or other users rather than current user. So I think running this PSPY is also very useful and important technique when we try to make lateral movement or privilege escalation. As you can see over here, the UID is equal to 0. This means this process belongs to root user. And there's so many processes, but we are looking for some process which have collection to this script, the Python script, sanitizer. And also, I think later we can cut out this script. But the code of this Python script itself doesn't matter. Because we can, save or we can write our own Python's code into this file. Okay. And as you can see here, it means that the root user will execute this Python script regularly. So how to do? We can write our own reversal command to these scripts. Okay. So how to do? We can use the nano or use the vim. We can nano, and we can copy the path of this file. Okay. And now we can go to the last line. We can go to the website of the reverse command, and we can copy this command, Python reverse shell command, and paste over here because we have to do some modification. We do not need to use this one. Also the single quote in the end, and we need to formatize the code a bit. We do not need to use the semicolon. And okay, and I think, of course, we need to change this IP address to our Kali Linux. And port number, we can use any port number On the Linux, we can copy. Maybe I need to remove or de-indentize the code, the lines. We can copy and paste over here. I think that's it. We can save by pressing key Control and O and Control and X to exit. Next, we need to set up another listener. Okay, press Enter. So now, this listener will wait for the collection from the target, and this collection would be triggered by the job, and this job is executed regularly by root user, because we have already put our Python reversal command or code into this script. Then I think if without any error, we should get another shell which belong to the root user. Okay. We need to wait a bit more time, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So I think in this video, I've already demonstrated so many also useful techniques, and PSPY64 is one of them. As you can see, we have already successfully got the shell, and from the pound symbol, we know that we are root user. Then we can navigate to root directory to grab the, I think the final flag would be within this black box directory, and we can copy the flag. So congratulations, we have already retrieved all flags. Okay, put over here. Maybe we need to find some word list to crack, but anyway, we have already completed the machine. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.